King Dorephan, how could you, my liege? I am Muzu, the Muzuiest.
Brr. I'm King Dorephan. I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'm Prince Sidon. Yeah. And I'm Pete, and I'm ready to help. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. And I'm Link, and I don't have a voice. Welcome back, Mum. Okay, so I just did a whole bunch of voice acting. I totally didn't have to go back and quickly watch those videos that I did just to make sure that my voices at least somewhat resemble what I was doing before. So I believe there's a smidge more voice acting to do. Like down here. Wait. Isn't this where Muzu and... Oh, there they are. Okay, they just had to fade into existence. Alright. What do you got to say? Ooh, cutscene. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, hey.
You came all this way here, but it was in vain.
I have... Oh, God, that was terrible. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen, Muzu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister, Mipha, had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I do not know it myself. I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link.
What? No! You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora.
How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even though he looks upon the Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. Well, that's a good screenshot. Flashback time. Ugh. I think there was a weird frame skip there, but whatever. Maybe it won't be captured. I think that might be captured, but I'll find out. It's all blue. And we're having a picnic on the end of a trunk.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child.
You had a broken arm then?
Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know. Perhaps we could spend some time together.
It's all very sweet, but got distracted thinking about the fact that she has magical powers to heal your wounds, but if I was just out and about, I'd probably just eat an apple. Different cutscene versus in-game stuff, whatever. What's the matter, Link? Are you unwell?
You are quivering like a hatchling. What is the matter?
Whatever is the matter. Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Okay. Well. Somehow, this is totally convincing. Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. You really think changing in front of me? Changing your clothes is going to make me... Eh? What in the... That is a Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. Does Link have a completely unique body shape? I mean, surely this could apply to... You could find some other random Hylian or just random creature in this world that fits the armor, but whatever. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Muzu? Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder is called Ploymus Mountain, and there you will find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You must mean that Lynel. He is a man beast, that one. Sounded weak. That wasn't quite the right intonation. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the Divine Beast, I estimate that you will need at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Ploymus Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim up to the waterfall basin, and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at the East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows, and then come join me. I'm on it! Wonderful! Together we shall stop the Divine Beast's onslaught. That Divine Beast's onslaught. Sorry, I was having a hard time reading it there because I kept remembering to another playthrough where somebody was doing this exact scene, voices and all, and cracking jokes, and I'm like, no, I can't just steal jokes, that would be inappropriate. Anyway, we have something even more important to do right now. And that is change our clothes colors. It's time to accessorize. Well, it's not really accessorizing, I'm just changing clothes, I guess. Speaking of changing things, I went to a barber for the first time. I got a, for me, fancy haircut. I guess it's not that fancy. There are definitely way fancier haircuts. But I got my beard trimmed as well by somebody else. That's the first time I've ever gotten that as well. I feel like an electric razor might be in my future. That seemed way quicker than and way less messy than all the shenanigans that I have been doing with scissors and a disposable razor. Ooh, a bit brainy. Yeah, she was pretty quick and efficient about it all. I mean, I'll probably still go back for when I want to look, you know, particularly, mostly for my hair, but I can at least probably look after my beard better now, or at least I have an idea. Okay, let's just make everything green. Do I have enough green? Yeah, I think the lotus seeds could be used. Alright, let's... Yep, yes, die. Let's do... Choose color. Ooh. Did that change? I feel like that changed. I don't want to go back, but I feel like that changed the color of the shoulder, not on his shoulder pads, but the scales under the shoulder pads. Even though that should be, in theory, I guess the same blue. I don't know. They're pretty neat. But let's go with green. Even though this is exactly the kind of thing that, like, yep, this makes sense as blue because it's the blue stuff, just like the Goron armor made sense as the red stuff, but I don't know. I feel like I never dye the clothes, so let's go for it. Mix things up. I've seen these as blue. I do find it palatable. Alrighty then. Back to the Zora. I feel like another part of this that makes the whole thing seem much more like this is the first place that you are encouraged to go, because things like you probably haven't encountered a Lynel yet. Fair if you just went straight to the Zora's domain. Also, the thought of getting 20 shock arrows is like a big deal. Even though you could have easily gone to the Gerudo land first, which admittedly we haven't, and probably find a bunch of shock arrows there. Or even if you just adventured around for a while, you'd find a bunch. Like, how many do I have already? I have 15, and I've been using them. I just realized I do need these, don't I? If I want to keep coloring my clothes. Is that it? Okay. Well, let's do this. Hey God, all is as it should be. Oh, well, that's good. Should I buy some arrows? I have 110? I have 100... Whoa, didn't even notice that before. There's so many arrows. Alright, never mind. Guess I don't need to get some arrows. Okay, now. Do I want to even try and fight the Lynel? I feel like last time it didn't exactly go well. Hey, look. It's a free shock arrow. Whoa. Who did it? Who has stolen my shock arrow? It is you, Link. Meow. Anyway. He's just like... He's basically like Muzu, but angry. More overtly angry. No, actually the whole camera feature kind of a little buggy in the emulator still. Never mind. Otherwise you take a photo of the Lynel, you take that photo back to that lady and you get the Zora pants, which each part of the Zora pants I feel like gives you a slightly different thing. I think it might just give you swim, like the chest armor makes you climb waterfalls. The pants I think just give you swimming speed. Actually does the chest also do that? I think the chest also does that. And then the Zora helmet, which is like in a lake, I think at the top of that waterfall. It's up in those cliffs somewhere. And that allows you to do like a spin attack in the water. Like you kind of, it's a little hard to describe. You can do some form of attack in the water, which is good at least for dealing with Octoroks and any other low level easy enemy. Now, of course, if I was being real keen on this, like, no special armor, No special armor route. I'm getting these for dice. You could, of course, make your way around, and then you don't need the Zor armor really, but given that it's raining... Ooh, well, that looks normal. I'm sure that's fine. Whoops. I want to climb a waterfall. I don't want to grab a fish. No. Famous last words, but hopefully there aren't too many other random graphical problems. I spent some more time researching... Ooh, I should get some stamina back before I drown trying to climb a waterfall. Spent some more time researching capture cards, so... maybe you won't be too far off grabbing one. Then I can do this on the real hardware, which admittedly won't be at a higher resolution, higher frame rate, but it will at least be a bit more stable, and other things like the camera will work. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, so doing all this in master mode, there's all these enemies that are like on floating platforms. They're ready to take you on as you're trying to ascend the waterfall. Which is always... It actually kind of doesn't make it that much harder because, you know, if you ride that waterfall, you're going pretty fast, and even if the enemies see you, you're usually gone by the time they've done their little surprise jump animation. And it's like, yep, kind of, I'm already gone. See ya, Lynel man. I'm assuming I still get a little cutscene. Where is? Alright, yeah, I don't really want to fight him. Oop. Still, oh. Was he in the middle there? I don't know. Also, 20 shock arrows is like a lot. I mean, you know, obviously 4 might be a bit too limited, especially for... He's just shooting shock arrows into this guy. Whoa! Whoa, buddy! Oh, I had Daruk. Okay, so he saw me and Daruk's protection didn't protect me. Well, that's a bit rude. I thought it was just shooting into the air for some reason. I don't know if I've really had that happen before, just suddenly. I feel like this one has like... Ah, really? Right away? Jeez. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Buddy. That's just the rudest. The rudest. Whoa. This is too rude. Too rude for me right now. Wait. There is something going on. Ugh, that's a wall. I have not had Lynel try to attack me from this far away before. Okay, alright. Speaking of running on the real hardware, I wonder if there's some much shenanigans to do with that. I wonder. So I only need like a few, thankfully. I only need one. I'm gonna try my luck at going up over here, which is far away from that Lynel. And there's a bunch of them at the top near this tree anyway, so. There's always something, isn't there? Nothing's ever as easy as it should be, eh? I wonder if that does happen in the real hardware. Maybe that's fully expected. There you go. See, there's like 4 of them right here. Too easy. Alrighty. I think we can just go straight on down to down here. Woo! This would not be a safe way to get down. Okay. There's Sidon. And... And... Ooh, easy. Well, after I nearly died. Well, after I did die, and then nearly died again. Jeez, Lynels. I think that's a good place to call it. Let's make... I already saved, didn't I? Let's get into this Divine Beast. Next episode. Alright, see you, Mum. Love you.